Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages, welcome to the Kingdom Chronicles podcast with your hosts, Chris.
Hello, everyone.
And Matt.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
In today's episode, we're talking about holidays at Disney.
Yes, we are, Chris. Now, what is the best one to spend down there, do you think? Halloween or Christmas?
Well, I don't have much experience with Halloween, but I definitely think Christmas is there because it's definitely magical, wonderful.
Yes, it is, in all the right Disney ways as well.
Yes.
But personally, from experience, I would have to go with Halloween.
Really?
So I feel like there's a lot more they offer during that time. More in the way of entertainment, in like within the park events themselves, more ride overlays, and definitely a lot more in the way of like merchandise that has people going. No. Tell me, what is your favorite memory from going to Disney over the years?
Well, it has to be November 4th, 2019. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that date.
Oh, I am.
That was the day when me and Matt first went to Disney as a best friends trip. Staying in Clearwater, you were staying in Orlando, and we had a plan to go to Hollywood Studios that day.
And Magic Kingdom later on.
Yeah, so we went to Hollywood Studios, did what we wanted to do there.
Went to the TTC, or for those of you that don't know what that is, it's the Transportation and Ticket Center. And thanks to my bladder, we ended up meeting the wonderful Tim Tracker. For those of you that love YouTube.
Yes, we do. He was a great guy to meet. Great guy.
Yes, he did. Yes, he was. And I still thank my bladder for that to this day. Because if I didn't have to go to number one, we would not have met him at all.
Well, as you're not going to be able to see us, but I'm wearing a Jollywood Knights jersey. Matt,
and I am wearing a Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt that I purchased in Disneyland last summer.
Oh, yeah, you did go to Disneyland. How was that?
Oh, it was great. I was there for their Halloween festivities as well. I believe the Oogie Boogie Bash had just started like a week before we got there, 2 weeks before, and it was a sold-out thing. Pretty much the whole thing was sold out, the whole event, so very popular.
How was the planning behind that?
Well, I mean, it was a surprise trip from my parents, so I didn't know about it until about a week prior, but the Oogie Boogie Bash, I gotta say, is, like, for what they offer, I feel like it's a lot more, like, organized and less chaotic than Mickey's Not So Scary, but the character options they have there are incredible.
Is it just during Halloween they had more characters than what Disney World has?
Well, I mean, I feel like they had more of a variety for sure, because the party was in California Adventure, so you were able to go into Avengers Campus and meet Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, or Harkness, yeah, and Loki in his uniform from the TV series at the TVA. There were a lot of special characters, like Shuri's Black Panther from Wakanda Forever, and a few other characters that were only there during that time period. Then you also had the tree trails, which also acted as meet and greets on their own.
Oh yeah, I heard
about those. So you had the character, like full meet and greets, but you had like the interactions as you were walking through. So the ones I saw, there was Oogie Boogie, which was awesome. There was Hades, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, he has a weird. They did him weirdly, but I'm here for it.
It works. I know this year they just added Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Yeah, I heard they replaced Sid, right?
I think he did replace Sid, yeah. Sid was... I walked past Sid. I didn't go through his travel. I did see him.
Oh, you went last year. This year they swapped him.
Yeah, I was there last summer. Who else was there? Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco, which was an awesome tree trail. That one was really cool. And then I'm blanking on the villain's name from Big Hero 6, but he was like one of the longest lines for the tree trail.
Alistair Cray, I think his name is.
Something like that, yeah.
Anyway, so...
They also replaced the Mad Hatter with Mad Mim, which I was not happy about.
Oh.
Because it was the Johnny Depp version of the Mad Hatter that they had at the party for a few years.
Oh, man.
And I kid you not, when I found out they replaced him with Madman and Mim, I was not happy.
Well, that's the stuff that you can experience in Disneyland. Why don't we go back to Disney World?
Yeah, so now that we got Disneyland out of the way, for Disney World, their Halloween party is definitely still really popular. I believe it's already sold out for Halloween night this year, along with a bunch of other dates. Yeah, that's not surprising. For Mickey's Not So Scary, the character options are also very well done, and as usual, every single year, the longest line character-wise is for Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I looked the other day, it was at 110 minutes.
Holy cow.
At like 6:30 in the evening, so that was definitely going to be a long line.
Yeah.
And they also redesigned Jack's look. They gave him an updated look, so it's more accurate to the movie now.
Which I prefer. I mean, we do lose like the good vocal range, but I think it's a good trade-off.
No, yeah, it definitely looks much more like what Tim Burton probably envisioned when he wanted the character in the park. Oh, and Disneyland also has a Haunted Mansion overlay that's insanely popular, which I did like 6 times when I went last year. Literally, like, it takes over, like, Jack and the Halloween Town gang take over the entirety of the Haunted Mansion.
It's amazing.
And it is one of the best layovers I've ever seen.
It's amazing how much Disney can get done overnight.
It is. I mean, look at
it's
Halloween.
magical.
Look at October 31st to November 1st, for example.
Yeah, literally overnight they switched
Literally,
it.
the party ends at like midnight. Everyone's in the hotel by like 1. Christmas trees are up, lights are on, wreaths are up in the parks, all within the next day.
People who are night owls who can't sleep, as myself, it would be cool if you stayed in Polynesian.
Oh, that's happened to me. I know exactly where you're going.
And then you can actually see the overlay happening.
I saw that happen myself a few years ago. 10 years ago, to be exact.
Wow.
I remember I got up and looked out the window, and it was the night after we did the last Halloween party, and I looked out the window at about like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and the Christmas lights were already on the castle, and I'm just like, whoa. I was shocked at how fast they got that done. It was like nothing. They just did it like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep. It's like snap of a finger and an extra bit of extra pixie dust. Done.
Yeah.
So for Mickey's Not So Scary, the entertainment they offer is really fun. They have the Booty Parade, which I believe goes twice each night.
Yeah, I think it's like 9:30 or 9 o'clock.
I think it's like, like
and then 11.
9 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's like 8 and then 11, I believe.
Oh, 8 and 11? Oh, okay.
Something like there's one at 8 o'clock, there's one later on in the evening. I think it's around 11.
Didn't they used to have 3 like a few years ago? Only 2? Okay.
2, yeah.
I don't know why. For some reason I thought the 3.
There was the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, which is
that has
phenomenal.
multiple show times, right?
That has, I think, 3. I want to say 3 showtimes.
I thought it was more.
So they have one like right at the end of the party at midnight. They usually have a showing like at the last like part of the party.
Yeah, I know.
It's like kind of like the after party. So basically, they'll have the show start like right before 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
They'll have the show and then they'll end the party there.
And then they have the Mickey's Spectacular. Or no, that's a few years ago.
Hocus Pocus Spectacular. They used to have Hollow Wishes. That used to be the fireworks
that's
show.
That's what that is. Yeah.
For those of you that remember the Wishes fireworks show that used to be at the Magic Kingdom, they used to have a Halloween overlay they would do during the party for that show in particular.
Really? I did not know that.
There was obviously we had Wishes, and then there was Hollow Wishes at the time.
That's
when they brought Happily Ever After in, they still had Hollow Wishes for a little bit. And as of 2019, they now have Mickey's Not So Spooky Spectacular, which I have not seen yet, but I have seen features an incredibly well done puppet of Jack Skellington during the show.
Oh, yeah, I love how they do that in the puppeteer behind
me too.
him.
It's amazing.
All dressed in black. You can if you go at if you go at an angle, then you can see the puppeteer.
It's as if you have walked into Tim Burton's world.
Yes, I like
that.
In
front of Jack on this, like as if you're watching him on screen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So.
With that,
not to mention a crap ton of candy and a very much not needed sugar rush for parents that have young kids that don't want to go to sleep at all. I would know. I was there. Not fun. You go from the "I'm tired, mommy" to "Oh, candy," and then the immediate sugar crash at the end of the night, and they start throwing the temper tantrum. I wanna go. Then everyone's like, "Boy,
yeah."
So on to Christmas.
Yeah. So to jump off of Jack Skellington, what they do is. During Jollywood Nights, which I personally love, and also Mickey's Very Merry Christmas, but we'll get into that. But with Jollywood Nights, highly recommend. Great time. As there have areas in Tower of Terror that you step into 20s, like back when the tower, really? It's called the Tip Top Club.
So like in its heyday, pretty much.
Yeah, back when the Tower of Terror was running as an hotel before lightning struck. Did you know that when the lightning struck, the change it shut down? Like the sign literally has charred stuff. Like it got shot. I noticed that. Oh, and also, I don't know if you noticed, if you look at like I don't know if it's right or left, but on one side you can actually see a cutout of a person in there. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know where you would see it. I think it's probably near like the Phantasmic area, or maybe near where
for the ride itself. Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably where you could see it.
Probably like somewhere around the standby line.
Yeah, they have great drinks.
To add more in the way of details like that.
But they have great drinks. I tried it myself. It was during my 21st birthday. So I did go a little crazy, you know.
A little?
No, actually, I did go a little crazy. I had a spiced pear martini, which was pretty good.
What was in that? That sounds good.
I forget what the actual ingredients are, but I could.
We could pull up a photo.
Yeah, we'll show you the photo.
Yeah, we definitely have lots of photos.
Video.
We have a lot of photos we could put up via.
Oh yeah, we could post on YouTube.
For our YouTube viewers, we'll be having like a little.
Yeah, for our YouTube viewers,
we'll have some of the stuff we're talking about. We'll put up a photo or a video of it, like a clip of it on screen for you guys to.
So you're not left out.
Yeah.
But back to Jack, they have they changed Frozen not Frozen Ever After, that's an EPCOT. They changed the Frozen single.
Yes, to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, to Nightmare Before Christmas, where it's just like you're just watching Nightmare Before Christmas, but you have like music playing, like just little awesome touches.
Yeah. Along with the sing-along.
Yeah, so it's a sing-along, basic. Yeah. And during the beginning, you can see the Jack puppet come out, which is actually, it's actually giant. It like, if you're in Magic Kingdom, it looks kind of small, like a normal size Jack.
The castle it's big. Huge. You're looking at like a 7, maybe like a 5-6 foot tall puppet against like a 120-foot tall castle.
199, actually. And
close enough. So, something like that. So it makes it look like it's puny.
Yeah.
But go, Chris, as you were saying.
I haven't seen it personally because we just like it was our first time, so we want to get everything done.
I will be seeing the puppet for myself in October. Actually, I'll be there for Mickey's Not So Scary on October 28th. So I'm very excited for that.
But yeah,
puppet.
Oh yeah, the puppet. So this is awesome. Just coming out, just seeing the giant puppet. Very cool.
It's incredible what Disney could do with this stuff nowadays. Between the puppets and the animatronics now have been getting so much more advanced.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. The Cinderella Castle, it's actually at 199 feet.
Yeah.
Or something like that. We'll get actual.
I think it has to be under 200 feet for.
No, it has to be under. It has to be under 200 feet, so that otherwise they'll put the flashy lights.
Yeah, like the indicator light for.
So what Disney does is they use a thing called forced perspective.
Yes.
Where if you go at the foot of the tower, you can see like, holy cow, that's a castle.
It's way bigger than it really is.
Yeah.
It's the optical illusion. The higher up they get, the smaller the pieces are.
Yeah. To Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party now.
Yes.
Which is also an awesome time. They have 2 shows.
They have the stage show. I forget the name of the stage show, but they have a stage.
Oh yeah.
They have the fireworks, and then they have the parade. So it's pretty much like the same amount of entertainment as.
As Booty-O, or not as Mickey's Not So Scary.
And then they obviously they have the cadaver dance during the Halloween party.
Oh, that's fun.
The dapper dance during.
Oh yeah, if you were lucky enough to.
Special outfits.
Oh yeah, for both you can enter the park as early as 4 p.m.
Yes, for both events.
So that you can actually experience it before that. Before the queue.
Yeah,
before the rush of party guests.
Yes, and that's also a good way to go to usually for both parties, Halloween and Christmas, Jack Skellington starts meeting guests around 4:30, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
And you meet Jack during the Christmas party?
I believe, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think you still can, because when I went, he was in his Santa Claus costume.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Amazing. And, you're going in December, right?
Yeah, I'm going in December.
See, there's a good chance you could probably do it if it's not too busy, but it's a cool meet and greet, especially because obviously you always see Jack in his black and white.
His Pumpkin King outfit.
Yeah, and the Santa Claus one, you really only see him during the Christmas season when he's there.
Yeah, that's cool.
In California and in Florida, so. But like I was saying, like Chris was just saying, guests can enter as early as 4, and I believe if you have a wristband and are definitely a party guest, you can stay online while the other guests, I believe, don't get that opportunity because they're not party guests. Because they always do wristband checks during the party as well, not getting in there for free.
That must really make people angry.
Yeah, probably. But at the same time, it then opens up more of a smaller time frame for guests to.
I say definitely. I definitely recommend if you're going during the Halloween party. I definitely recommend going as early as 4.
Because Jack and Sally's line can get insane.
As we said, it gets up to 150?
110 minutes.
110 minutes. It could probably get more throughout the whole day.
No, yeah, when I first went to the Halloween party in 2015, I waited almost 2.5 hours to meet Jack and Sally.
Wow.
And that was the year I was dressed as Jack, so I didn't want to miss out on that opportunity.
How was that?
Oh, it was amazing.
Well, speaking of moments, during Jollywood, you can get to meet Santa Stitch and a bunch of other rare characters that you don't get to see in the
Halloween party.
And Halloween party, in Halloween party, you get to Stitch dress up as Elvis.
Presley.
Yeah. Which I
still
still
with a lot of villains, you can have a chance to meet with Cruella DeVille. Has a little spot toward the front of the party. So this year they added
Mother Gothel.
Yes, they added Mother Gothel and or Cruella greeting guests as they get to the party, which is new. And
in the parade, they swapped Jafar, have him walk, and Mother Gothel, where she's actually on the float with all the other
Mother Gothel's on the float,
which is also cool.
Yes. So the parade itself is amazing. Both parades are really good, but I think we are. I think my favorite, if I had to choose a parade between Halloween and Christmas for Disney World, I will 100% go with Halloween.
With me, I
love the Christmas parade, but the Halloween parade to me is just so
magical.
Yeah, and it's not it doesn't have the same happy kind of magical feel. That's more like the spooky season feel, which a lot of people go for.
Yeah. I personally love Christmas because in my name, because I just like making this connection. Literally, the first 6 letters in Christmas is also my first 6 letters.
Yeah.
And during December, which is when my birthday is, we have a thing called Christopher Miss, where we
really?
Yeah, it's a fun time that my dad.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's a fun time to do that. Just have some fun.
Also, celebrate you.
Yeah. Now we're going over to EPCOT, which is my personal favorite.
I love what they do for Christmas.
Yes, they do. It's I think towards the end of December, the first 2 weeks before December.
I believe it's online. I think the Festival of the Holidays officially begins
December 20th.
End of November.
Really? Wow.
I could be wrong. But I believe that when I was there, I know when we went, my family and I went about 2 years ago for a festival of the holidays, and I believe we saw the 4th night, I want to say, for the candlelight processional, which was on December 3rd. So so it probably started like end of November, beginning of December, most likely. But it's a beautiful festival. Like, it really goes into like different Christmas traditions throughout all the different countries in the world.
Oh yeah, I love that. Like, they have like shows of like the Santa, the Santa of the country. They go and talk about what they do.
Yeah,
it's awesome. I totally recommend doing that too.
It was Barn Santa in Norway, I believe.
Yeah,
is what it was, which was really fun to see.
Yeah, La Bufana in Italy. I think it's Italy, right?
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas. It's a United Kingdom.
Yeah, so we have Santa Claus.
Santa Claus in American Pavilion. Yeah.
But onto the candlelight procession is such a beautiful.
It's a beautiful
show.
Yeah,
they put on every year in EPCOT.
Yeah, it's a beautiful retelling of the birth of Christ.
Yes, it is.
And how Christmas came to be. I don't know if it's true.
No, it is. It's a whole retelling of the story of Christmas and how the man upstairs came to be.
And we'll put in a photo of this year's
guest list.
Yeah, guest list.
Because every year Disney has celebrity narrators that will come in and read from the story on stage with a live orchestra, live choir.
I love the orchestra. I love the orchestra.
Beautiful. So when I went with my family 2 years ago, we ended up seeing the legendary John Stamos from Full House, Uncle Jesse, for those of you that don't know him. Amazing guy. He was so cool to see him in person. And just seeing him breaking down about Bob Saget when he came on, which was like 2 years prior. So the fact that really still stuck with him, it's just that really, and like he has such a big connection with Disney from his life as well, with his family and his kid and his wife. So it was really cool to get to see him.
And with me, last year I went to the Festival of Holidays for the first time. It was the first time I did everything Christmas related at Disney during Christmas time. And we had Gloria Estefan, which is singer Conga. And funny thing is, I wrote Guardians of the Galaxy and I got Conga that same day.
That is pretty funny. That's ironic, actually.
Yes, it is. So that was just fun.
Yeah.
But we recommend doing the dining package. Sure, it's expensive, but it's totally worth it.
It does. It does help a lot because it'll give you the set dining time. So I know when I did it, my family ate at the Garden Grill in the Land Pavilion at EPCOT for dinner, which is very good, by the way.
Yeah, we did it too. I think we did the late show.
You did the later show. I think we did the...
I think you did the second show.
I think so. It was either the first or the second show, yeah. So our show was at, I want to say 8 p.m. or 7 p.m.
I think that was my time.
I think ours was 7 o'clock. It was early. It was like early evening. But yeah, it was worth it. 'Cause, yeah, the meal, which then included the tickets. They would give you the ticket voucher, I believe, at the restaurant.
Yes.
And then you would go from there right to...
you could do a separate entrance near, I think, Italy, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, near Italy.
Yeah, usually it's like right... Yeah.
It's
the
just for the cast
American theater and the amphitheater or something like that. But if you don't have the dining package, or if you just want to get online and try to get in, you have to get there very early.
It's like, what, an hour before?
Yeah, because when I went, the line started at the entrance to the American amphitheater, and it wrapped almost halfway around the World Showcase.
Wow.
It was a lot of people. Like, it was a really insane line.
And I saw one time that Brendan Fraser also had a long line.
Yes, that was his first time doing it. When I went, was the first year he was doing it.
But you were unlucky. I mean, you didn't see him, but you got to see John Stamos.
Yes.
John Stamos.
Yeah, Gary Sinise was there last year, and so is Brendan Fraser making his debut, both of which are coming back this year. I don't think John Stamos is not on the list this year.
But Ashley Eckstein is.
Yes, she is.
Brendan Fraser's back again.
Yep, Brendan Fraser's back. Sinise is coming back.
Like I said,
I think Ralph Macchio is doing it again.
Oh yeah, Ralph Macchio to Cry Kid. But like you said, we'll put that we showed you earlier.
Soon, yeah. So it's a good amount of people. A lot of which you all would probably recognize from your various forms of pop culture and music, anything really.
Yeah, that's it for another wonderful podcast. Yeah, hope you enjoy. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Would you want to do this?
Yeah, tell us if you have. What was your favorite part of the year to spend there, Halloween or Christmas, and what was your favorite part about each event?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Well, thank you again for listening. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
See you guys. Thank you.
And now, we would like to thank all of our special guests for joining us for the Kingdom Chronicles podcast. And we will
see you real soon.